People sometimes ask me how long they should keep operational data. And there's a reason why. They're asking because it's really expensive. So let me walk you through different cases. So the first one is that there's an event going on. In that case, the data you want is real-time data, up to maybe the last hour, but up to the last second at per second granularity. That's what you need to debug a live event without having to go into box after box after box, asking, querying it over time. Now, the problem is production operations is at core a distributed systems problem. Most companies handle this by taking all that data and pulling it into one system. That creates lag. It prevents you from knowing what's going on right now, and it costs you a lot of money. You end up storing a lot of metrics just saying everything is just fine. And it also creates a lot of inconsistency across your data silos. Your metrics are in a different place than your logs, in a different place from your resource inventory, and they're all slightly inconsistent with each other. So at Shoreline, we believe that the ground truth is on the boxes you manage themselves. And we treat the distributed system like a distributed system by pushing the questions you ask out to those nodes and pulling the answers back and having a real-time view per second on metrics, on resources, and on the output of Linux commands. We think that's necessary in order to debug in the moment. Now, there's also a need sometimes to be able to do operational reporting over, let's say, the last week or the last month or so. For that data doesn't need to be as high grain, but you need to have high grain, high fidelity information for the issues that occur. Right? The rest of the information you don't care about. But in those moments, you want it to be accurate. There are trends, there are patterns, there are anomalies that you might want to keep track of. So what we do at Shoreline to deal with this is that, I'm sorry, this is going to get a bit technical. We transform the raw data into the frequency time domain using wavelets. Wavelets are the same technology that underpin MPEG and JPEG, and it gives us really great compression, about 40x, if you could believe it, which enables both high resolution per second data, but also makes it possible to look at the trends over time, because you're not looking for individual data points anymore. What you're looking for is the shape of the curve. And looking at that at different points and trying to match the curve to see if it occurred, in the past. Wavelets make it easy to detect trends, patterns, and anomalies because they're mathematically, intrinsically in the shape of curves. So, all that geeking out aside, the basic point is that you need live high-resolution data, and you need cost-effective, long, data that you can retain for a long time. We kind of believe that people shouldn't store operational data for a long time because we don't think people will look at it, but we make it efficient for them to do so. 100 metrics sampled every second costs us about 25 cents per host per year. And that's so inexpensive, we don't even bother charging for it right now.